Alright guys, so I have kind of, in a way, a different video for you guys. This is going to be a mixed coin hunt, but it's only going to be this set of rolls, and I'll tell you why. So, I went back to my local Chase, and actually because they had called me saying that an older lady had brought in a bunch of a bunch of coins. It was like a little under $50 worth, and I went in there and I bought it. And for the most part, they looked normal. Like these nickel rolls look fairly normal. I've seen those all the time. These penny rolls looked a little interesting, and I'll tell you about that in a minute. So I didn't think anything of these nickel rolls specifically, because they look like normal coins. So my main focus of attention was on the three penny rolls here, and this one was taped on both sides. This one had one side taped and one side not taped, and then this one had no tape at all. No tape at all. And if you look, they have labels on them. This one says Uncirculated 1969D New. And it says David on there. I'm assuming that's the person who turned these in. And then this one says Shiny 1959 to 1969, 51 cents. So there should be more than a roll in there. But that's not what I was looking at. So those two had labels. So I checked the end on this one, and there is a really nice 1969 San Francisco on the end of that. So I saw that, and then this one I was looking at, the one that doesn't have any tape on it at all. And the only thing this says on it is shiny. So I decided to look at it because, like what did shiny mean? So I looked at this end, 68. I thought it was probably just more copper, probably more of the same year. And then I look at the other end, and I see that coin. Now, at first it might just look like a 1964 copper penny, but if you look at the finish on this, I think this is a proof. I think this is a 1964 proof penny. So that one, these penny rolls, I'm gonna save. I'm gonna open them live at the end. And I'll be honest, I did dump this one out because if this was full of early proof coins, I wanted to know, and it isn't. It's kind of just regular copper. I think this one was just placed on the end. But I'm gonna open all three of those rolls live, so you can see what I'm gonna see. And then I went home and started checking some of the enders on the nickels, and that one looks pretty old. Check the other side. That end looks older. Let's check this roll. That's a 1955. Other end, another old looking one. And, I could go through all of these and show you guys. 1949. I mean, that's a 1969, but I've checked all the ends, and there's not a single coin that is newer than that is on the 1960s anymore. And I dumped a couple rolls out to see if they were like full of war nickels or something, and I only dumped out a couple rolls, and those rolls were not. But I'm going to open these live as well because it looks like these are full of oldies. Well, and you know what I think I'm gonna do? I might open the first couple rolls live, and then every roll I'll recap you with the dates that I might get. So those are those. It definitely looks like we have a collection dump, and if so, one of my biggest collection dumps ever. And then these rolls look completely normal. So I'm gonna go through these three here, and if there's nothing of interest, I'll move into looking at a couple of those potentially cool nickel rolls. Alright, well, I didn't think I was gonna find anything in these rolls. I don't know if these are from the same person or not. But I don't open that 1 penny roll. And look at this, guys. I had a really hard time seeing this. But that is a 1918 wheat penny with a lot of scratches and a lot of gunk. But that is a teens wheat penny in this roll. So I don't know. It's in the same type of wrapper, but I get pennies in that type of wrapper all the time. So I don't know. There's a 1959, another 1959. I think it might be. So interesting. So yeah, we got that. Now let's look at those 2 rolls of quarters. Oh, one thing also, the reason why I am not like holding on to these rolls of quarters is because if these were just normal, especially this roll, like I didn't see any, because obviously if I see all 40s and 50s nickels on the ends of nickel rolls, I'm gonna check the quarters to make sure they're not full of check the ends to make sure they're not all silver quarters. But the reason why I didn't put them and save them to any next coins I get is because they were turned in by the same person. So just in case there was something. And I think this was. Well, and yeah, this definitely was turned in by the same person. So let's keep going. All right. This was kind of a surprise. I opened this first roll of the quarters, and they all look like really nice state quarters. So I definitely think that this is probably from the same person. I have an Alaska here, and you guys know the drill. I think this is one of the extra claw varieties. I'll have to take a closer look. I'm pretty sure it is. I'm not 100% sure, but that's what it looks like to me, so I'll put it on the board for now. If it isn't, I'll take it off and throw it back in the roll. But yeah, these look all like really nice uncirculated state quarters. So yeah, we'll see what the other roll gives. All right, now let's look at 2 random rolls of the custom wrap nickels. The other roll of quarters didn't have anything, just more nice state quarters. An older looking end on there, and an older one on there. So let's see. And as you can see, you can kind of tell just by the patina that they're all a little older. And I'm going to go through these pretty quickly. So 1940. I don't know. These might be by date order. 1940. Oh, 1939. 1930. I didn't expect there would be 39s in here. 39 Philadelphia. 1940. Ooh. 47. Oh no, I guess these are just random. 54. 49. 41. 50. 53. 53. Oh, 61. 61, 59, D, 59, D, another one, 48, Philadelphia, 48, Philadelphia, 42, one you don't see too often, 42, Philadelphia, non-silver, of course, 58D, 57D, 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 54 Denver, 48 Philadelphia with some good detail on it. Oh, 1960. 1960, 59, 59. Some of these are in pretty good shape. 59, 58. Oop. 58D again. 58D. Wow, a lot of those. All right, so that is the lineup here. The only 60s. We only had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 nickels in the 60s. So I'm gonna get all these put on the board, and we'll take a look at the next roll. All right, let's look at the next roll. 1960 on the end, and a Denver Mint reverse. Look at that. You can kind of tell just by the look. All right, I'm gonna go a little faster with this. 59. Looks like a decent amount of 59s here. More in the 60s, it looks like. 56. 4. 7. Another 60. 60. 60. I guess I should be checking the mint marks. They look all similar to me. Do 7. Do 6. Unfortunately, I wish I there's a San Francisco. This is a pretty cool excuse me, pretty cool score, but I do kind of wish that maybe there were some other coins thrown in the mix here, like you know, like some silver, or heck, even buffalo nickels, or even semi-keyed 8s. That'd be a difference. There's a 52S. 52S. Now, the only thing that's confusing me about this is it looks like these are arranged in some sort of order, but I'm still unable to see like why they arranged them this way. Because like there was like 50s, 60s, and then 50s in these rolls. 53, 54. A lot from 54. It's a pretty common year. I mean, as most of the 50s are. There's another 54S. Alright, so a little more 60s in that roll. But I'm going to start going through the rest of these now, and I'll recap you each roll on the coins we get. Or if I have something really cool in between then, while I'm mid-hunt, I'll let you know. Alright, I'm going through the very next roll, and I got a semi-keyed 8 here. 48 San Francisco. It's got a little damage on there, but semi-keyed 8 nickel. Let's keep going. Alright, recap of the third roll here. Bunch from 41, 2 from 42, both out of Philly, non-silver. A huge pile of 46s, a ton. Various mint marks, small stack of 47s, 48s, 57s, 58, and 259s. So we'll add those, and we'll keep going. Alright, recap of roll number 4. Only 160s. Everything but one coin in that roll was 60s. Or no, sorry, the opposite. Everything was 50s and below. 1 from 47, one from 47, 1 from 52, it's a San Francisco. A stack from 53, a ton from 54. A decent stack from 55, all Denvers though. Small stack of 57s or 56s and 2 57s. So we're stacking them up. Decent amount of dates so far, and all pretty much what I expected. I'm gonna have to start a second stack of 54s, and I'll probably end up having to do that with the 56 through 59s too. So let's keep going. All right, interesting roll on roll 5. A decent stack of 1939s. Unfortunately, all Philadelphia. No mint marks. But I have not checked for DDOs yet, or DDRs yet, so I have a lot of chances there. Two massive stacks of 1940s, 1940 year. A little stack of 41s and 47s. So all 30s and 40s in that roll. So hopefully we can get back to maybe to even some 1938s. We'll see. All right. This roll was a little bit different. There was a little more 60s in the roll, and there was actually a 1977 in there. I kept a few that were in really good shape. A 60 Denver, a 62 Philadelphia, and a 63. So I'll hold on to those. The other ones, other ones were in decent shape, but not crazy good condition. So those will go back. But two more 1939s. Will Philly, stack of 40s, stack of 41s, 146, 347s, a couple 53s, 54, 56, and 59. So we'll add those, and we'll keep going. All right. Actually, some new ones in this roll. So maybe we're getting back into some newer rolls. I'm not sure, but couple 41s, couple 46s, couple 48s, 57s, 58s, and 59s. And then a lot of really nice coins in that roll. Well, I showed you the 1960, another nice 62 that has a really dark patina. Makes me think that maybe it's maybe it was improperly annealed. I mean, look at that. That's like BU condition, but it's really dark. Another 63, 64, 68, and even a 70. So we'll add those. We got 3 more rolls. Let's see. All right. That roll was actually all older ones. Small group of 41s, 46, 47, 48, 49, 52, 57, or actually, I guess this should go, or no, 55 and 56. So we'll add those, 2 more rolls, and then we'll move on to those 3 penny rolls. All right, we got 1 more roll left, and these were actually all 60s, some more 1960s in this roll, but 2 from 48, a larger stack of 49s, 52s, and 53s. All right, last roll of the nickels, and added some more, only 2 in the 60s, both 1960. Stack of 1940s, 1941s, 46, 47, 48, 57, 58, and 59. So we'll add those, and then we'll open those 3 rolls of pennies live. All right, so before I open the first of those rolls, other than the war nickels, the only dates we are missing are 1938, 1950, and 1951s. I'm surprised we didn't get any 1951s out of all those nickels. I'm not sure if I can give you guys a full tally, but I'll tell you right now, we have probably an entire roll of 41s, and maybe even an entire roll of 1940s. The year 1940. And we actually have a lot more of those. We have a lot more 1940s and 1941s than we do 59s, 58s, and back. I was actually very surprised by that. So, we only have the ones that we have the least of are the 1939s, 1942s, obviously 1949. And that's about it. It's mostly even other than that. So let's start off with the one that I've kind of started showing you already, with the proof penny ender. I'm gonna dump it open this way, and as you can see, all these are in fantastic shape, and this is definitely a proof coin for sure. Look at the finish on that. Look at the thick rim. Definitely a proof penny. I love finding the proof pennies. I love finding them. As far as the ones that I found in the early 60s, I've only found 2 or 3 in the early 60s. So that's a not too common of a find. So I'll put that there. let's just kind of quickly go through them here. They all look like really, really nice copper. Look at the condition of these. 70S's in here. I'm gonna try not to move them too much. 70S, 67, 70, 70. A lot of 70 San Franciscos. 69, 68. I might just hold on to this whole roll, honestly. I think I'm probably going to just put them back in the roll and hold on to it. So, let's clean this up and we'll get into the next two rolls. All right, let's get into the roll that had that says shiny 59 to 69 with the open end. All right, I don't see anything other than copper, and I don't see anything other than memorial backs. Just kind of going through. There's another 64. That one looks regular strike though, and if you compare, you can see the difference in shininess. This one just kind of has regular luster. This one, that's a good way to tell the difference between a regular circulation strike coin and a proof coin. 66. Yeah, the roll looks to be accurate. Yeah. All right, let's get into that taped roll, which I have not seen any of the ends, and then we'll get a little wrap up here. All right, I finally got that other roll open. Let's take a look. It looks like they've been sealed for a long time. Wow. Wow. Those are fantastic. Look at that. Holy crap. Holy crap. They're all 1969 Denvers. I was hoping that we'd have some other coins in here, like a mix of dates, but they're all really nice uncirculated 1969 Denver pennies. So I'll put these back in the roll like I've done with the other ones there, and we will do a quick wrap up. All right, so we finished with all the rolls. Now these rolls here, this is the end one. These rolls here are all old Jefferson nickels. Every single coin in this roll is a nickel, 1939 through 1959. Because we didn't get any 1938s. I checked all the 39s. There were no DDRs. There was actually this coin would have made full rolls, but this is that semi-key date that I found, the 48S, so I just replaced it with one of my own. So we had only about 2 rolls worth of nickels throughout all of these that were 1960s, or that were, well, not including these, that were that were not old ones. So all of these are old Jefferson nickels. And then those are those 3 penny rolls, the rolls of really nice copper that I'm gonna hold on to because I'm not one to keep every single copper coin I get, but because those are so nice, I'm gonna hold on to them. Plus, I'm holding on to these too. So, a ton of old ones, ton of nice coppers, and then some of the nice 60s here: 60, 62, 63, 64, 68, 70. All really, really nice ones that I'm gonna keep. And then that semi-key date, that extra claw way back in those quarter rolls. That one wheat penny that is a 1918. That one singular wheat penny. And then that proof from 1964. So, really great find, guys. The camera doesn't even want to focus on it. Look at that. So, yeah, no other, like, crazy surprising finds. Again, as I said, I was hoping that I get maybe something else in here, like a silver or buffalo. We didn't, but again, that's not, that's not bad by any means. Just nothing that I didn't expect in here, but anyway, this totally deserves its own video. When I got these coins, I was just gonna add it to, some other coins the next coins that I would get, but because of how crazy I knew these were going to be when I looked at the enders, made it its own video. So anyway, that's it for this. I know it's kind of different, but thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.